The following are some free tips and tidbits from one of the featured guests on Christian Music Insider Show. We hope you find this information valuable and useful in whatever your pursuits are in the Christian music business.
It is all about relationships. It really, really is. It comes down to relationships. And yes, I would not be, I'm sitting here today because of those relationships that were formed and kept, by the way, through the years. I did touch on my background, and I don't want to diminish the background that I bring to it. I was an artist. So being an artist for several years, you learn what works in front of an audience, the songs that work, and audience response. And so knowing that provides a foundation. And then books, reading, research, just constant learning is so very important. There was one book particularly that kind of brought everything together for me. And learning or discovering great songs and seeing how those great songs work helps you to know what a great song is. And I just can't underestimate that. That has to be there. And so there is a divine element to that. That's something God does for us. And, we can't necessarily take credit for the natural talents that we're born with. That's God. All the praise goes to him for that. However, then it comes upon us to develop that. And so if you're asking about what makes it, those who've put in the time to develop that talent into a craft, and have learned the craftsmanship of writing songs, that gives them a big advantage. So your first draft, second draft may just be a good song or a good enough song, but press on to write the great songs. Analyze every word, go through it, make sure that. Then there are those who love to have written songs and love to talk about it. If you're the person who loves to just write songs, you're probably going to have a greater success than the person who just wants to be known as a songwriter. We never want to settle for good. I've never had an artist call me and say, "Hey, send me your good enough songs." They never ever call me for the good enough songs, or even the good songs. They all want the great songs, and quite often you could start. Just continue to learn throughout your career.